YouTube, what's going on, man? This is your boy Haba. I'm back. With that said, I don't know what I'm making today. We're just gonna hop into a cook-up, and based on the title of the video, that'll kind of show you what's going on. I'm gonna show you along every step of the way. I'll try to get detailed. I think people like when I point out shortcuts and that sort of thing that I'm doing, so I'm gonna continue to try to do that. I got some upgrades coming to the setup here soon. So yeah. Please, if you enjoy the video, leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see from me in the future, and let's hop straight into it, man. Let's go. I just picked up this kit from my boy Luca did this, so I'm gonna run through it. Also, this theme is from that kit. But yeah, I'm just gonna cook something up using something he's got. All right, so I really like this phrase. I'm gonna move my BPM up. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. So we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna throw on some effects to it so it sounds a little different. So like if someone else bought Luca's kit and was using this, it wouldn't be exactly the same, you know what I mean? You gotta take loops, phrases, that sort of stuff, make them your own, twist them up, make them crazy. So I'm gonna try to do that. But I really like the vibe of this one, so yeah. I'm gonna start with just a reverb, even though the mix on it's super good. I want halftime. There we go. Okay, I like that. And then I'm gonna pitch it down. Too dark. I'm gonna pitch it up. Gonna grab this other phrase as well. Make sure I pitch them up or down to the same things. I really like those together. I'm gonna mess with some stuff in here. Just go through some of these presets. See if there's one I like. Just a little more reverb. That's all I was adding. I'm gonna throw some RC20 on it as well. I like the way this sounds. I'm just turning down the wobble. Shout out to Harvey. This is out of one of his kits from way back in the day. And then I'm gonna pan the initial phrase over to the left and the second one over to the right. Let's give it a little more like, you know, they're not both coming straight at you. They're kind of ting, ting. I don't know if that makes sense. Just spreads it out a little bit more. Less ear fatigue hearing them both the same way. I like these. I'm gonna render them out with their effects on them. So I'm just gonna arm these two tracks, and I'm gonna hit Alt R, full song, these settings, whatever. Render these out so they're rendered out like in their pitch down setting and all that. And then I'm gonna throw them on a new mixer. I'm gonna EQ this one a little bit, the second one. It's just some muddiness. Sounds weird on the transition. The first one does. And then I learned this trick. Never thought about this from Dirksy, I think. I think that's his name. He makes super fire tutorials. Maybe Dirky. Sorry if I'm getting that wrong. But just turn down the dry all the way, turn up the wet all the way. Then all you're hearing is the delay it's adding. And then you bring the dry back in. All right. So I fixed that little clicking noise. I just added I don't know what you call this, a fade out, I guess, and then a fade in on the next one, and I think it sounds clean. So now let's hear them both together. So I'm gonna add a sub bass to this. Actually, I could probably grab one. So what do? We went from D up to A weird click, and I think it's from the bass. Sometimes you got to turn the attack up just slightly on this stuff. I know I didn't switch up these phrases too much either. Before someone roasts me like, oh, you barely even changed it. You barely changed it. You're an idiot. That's all right. I like it. I think it sounds good. I might look around to add a couple more like ear candy pieces, that sort of thing. Just to pull in and out on the arrangement. These won't be playing all the time, but like this pad sounds really cool. Add some EQ, then I'm gonna add some reverb. I think that sounds good. And then Fruity Love filter. And I used to like take this and just pull this down, but I feel like I used to do something else in here. I'm also gonna add, all right, that melody is more than full enough. I need to turn that off so I get rid of that. And I'm just gonna move this stuff over in the mixer. And you do that by when you're highlighting it, you hold Alt and then you click whichever way you want to move it in on the keypads. And maybe that's different for Mac. I don't know what the Alt equivalent is, but that's how you do it on Windows. All right, just gonna name those. Now I'm gonna start adding some drums. Once again, working out of the Luca Did This Legacy multi-kit. He's just been a friend in the scene for a long time. He's killing it. Go check him out on YouTube as well. He makes phenomenal samples, all sorts of stuff, and good kits. I like the way that lower clap sounds. I'm just gonna adjust this out, make it a little more snappy. And then, I don't know why, but I'm hearing this and I want like every other note to just lower the velocity slightly, just a touch. I don't know why. It might sound like shit, and if it does, then we readjust, but I just want to hear it. I like it. I'm just gonna add one open hat at the end. That sounds kind of cool. And drag that over. All right, let's go 808. I'm gonna start with the spins. I might switch it out. Probably not, realistically. I know me. But yeah. Turn up the velocities on these. I'm just gonna duplicate it over. Then I might switch it up a little bit on this side. No. I'm just gonna leave those gaps. I think it gives it enough room. I think it sounds good. Now I'm gonna go in and mess with the hi-hats, see if there's anywhere I wanna add rolls. We're gonna mix this bad boy. I kind of mixed the, all right, now I'm gonna do something I learned in it, and I'm gonna send all these to like a bus track, not the bass. And then on this one, I'm gonna add like a compressor, just to kind of glue all the sounds together, if that makes sense. We'll do something like that on the compressor. I'm still getting used to it. So if you're like a hardcore mixing engineer and you're like, bro, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, that's possible, but this is how you learn. So yeah. But whoops, whoa. I don't know what that is. Check that out later. What I was trying to do there, and then I got distracted, was add an EQ. And then I'm just gonna grab my master. And that's just Fruity Soft Clipper, default, parametric EQ with a minimal boost to the lows, mids, and highs. Yeah, I like this. So now we get to arrange it. Yeah, and I need to turn the bass back on before I start that. All right, so for this layout, we are gonna be trying to make it as interesting as possible. I feel like a lot of my sounds are kind of like, I don't know if overstimulating is the right word, but when they're all together, it's a lot going on. So I'm gonna make try to focus on different sections. So the beat's constantly like fresh in the ears, and there's no sort of like fatigue from everything sort of hitting you all at the same time, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll try again next video. So we're gonna open it up with just the bass. We'll throw the pad in there too. Or actually, no bass. So we'll start this as kind of like the hook. Okay, so that sounds sick with halftime on it. Let me listen to it with everything with halftime on it. Okay, that might not be the way I present it throughout the whole song, but I do want to render that out because halftime can be a little bit annoying when it's not like rendered onto the thing. We'll delete halftime on that one. And then this new one, we will give it its own mixer. Okay, I think that sounds so sick. Oh yeah, so I need to add this to that and not to that. Yeah, I'm not really vibing with this one anymore, to be honest. And I don't think I need to pitch down this section at that part anymore. You know what? Maybe with the halftime on it, I should pitch it up. I like it. We are going to take out some stuff for this part because there's a lot going on. I think the bell and this should not be running at the same time. And then it's obviously going to bounce out into like the verse section. We'll name this the verses. For this part, we'll try something by getting rid of the main melody. And then I forgot I need to get these up here. Gonna hold shift and up on that arrow. All right, and then come back here. But I want to hear how it drops in. Okay, I think I'm gonna eliminate this last 808 and bring the hats back a little bit more. Okay, I also think for the verse section, I'm going to switch up the 808 pattern. I mean, I know it's not even a ton going on. Just like dummy, super simple. And then we're going to cut it out for the second half here. That pad is doing a lot here. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I just want to add an effect here, like a transition. So I'm going to go into Luca's free stash, and I'm going to pull one of these out. We'll try this one. Yeah, I think that works. All right, and then we're gonna transition this into like the bridge. Actually, let me make sure this will sound okay. So I kind of want the pad there. I think that's it, boys. Oh, and I'm gonna use this transition again over here. Whoops. So we just want to grab that. See if I can find like a texture or something like that. We'll throw some vinyl on this. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video and this beat. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna let you guys hear the finished product right here as I get out of here. Thank you so much. I'm back, gonna have more tutorials, more cookups. Might do like vlog style stuff if you guys want that, but please, if you made it this far into the video, please leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see from me. Do we want more tutorials? Do you guys like when I just like sort of come in, cook up, kind of explain my process, and then you know, it's not really like focused on one thing? Thanks again for watching. Here's the beat. YouTube, I'm out. Peace.